The next graph that you have with you shows that human services amount, human service amount for the local share, will begin with Youth Bureau, is only $172,000 in change. For the Veterans Service Agency is only $207,000 in change. Mental hygiene, $270,000 of that total. Office for the Aged, just $770,000 of that total. In public health, approximately $3.8 million of that total in our human services arena. Now again, I want to back up to an undeniable fact. In Chautauqua County, total spending in the last 6 years has only increased on average 1.27%. Total revenue, dollars coming in, has decreased 0.25%. The property tax levy has averaged only a 1.99 annual increase, and the total property tax rate has gone down 1.27%. It's a decrease on average per year. We've done this, and you know how we've done it. We've done this by cutting our workforce, cutting our insurance costs, creating non-tax generated income, and finding every other conceivable way to cut our costs of doing business. However, beginning last year, we have run out of viable options other than the elimination of essential services and the return to a sales tax rate that existed in 2006, or a property tax increase of over 30%. Well, that's certainly bad enough. You want the worst news? Now for the worst news. Albany dictates in large part where our dollars must be spent. We know it's above 87% of our total budget. And they continue to demand more and more. This next slide shows what we already know will be the demands by Albany for more money in 2012. Medicaid up, $2.773 million. Retirement contributions projected at an additional $2 million. We had about a 35% increase last year and a 42% increase this next year, or vice versa. Anyway you slice it, it's over 70%. Community college chargebacks are going up by another $225,000. Social services and public health programs going up by another $1.5 million. If we continue on the pace we are with our employees, employee step and benefit increases would go up by another $2 million. That totals just under $8.5 million new dollars. In addition, we have to deal with these projected revenue losses. We have to return the use of a general fund balance of $2.8 million. We have to deal with the previous use of the capital projects reserve account of $1.525 million. We have to deal with the use of post-employment benefit reserve last year of $5.8. That totals another $10.125 million. Collectively, $18,623,000. Now, these additional demands increase our expenses by over $8.4 million local dollars, even if our workers do not receive one more dime increases in salaries. If we didn't get that, it would still be 6.49%. However, we also need to pay these monies. All in, all done, $16.623 million represents a 28% increase in property taxes, if we just add this to our property tax bill. Looking again at our previous slide that shows where our local share dollars go, it's clear that just cutting programs would decimate services to our residents. To find $16.6 million in local share dollars, we would have to eliminate all non-required programs, from Youth Bureau at the bottom of the list to public health. Next, we would have to eliminate all of our sheriff's road patrol, and we would still need to cut $4.5 million from our repair and replacement of our roads and bridges. And there are graphic slides that you're looking at, but that, for me, couldn't be more dramatic. That's precisely what we'd have to do to deal with our known cost increases by Albany going into next year's budget. As a result of these undeniable facts, it's clear to me that we will have to take action. We will have to eliminate much of our non-required services and return our sales tax rate to 8.25, which existed in 2006, when our costs were much less, tens of millions of dollars less than they are next year, despite the frugal nature of the way we operated our operation, our county government for the last 6 years. The only other choice is to raise property taxes to make up that share. Unfortunately, we do not have the luxury of thinking that Albany is going to help us in this situation. The governor's budget does not reduce the amount of money demanded of us. In fact, and instead, it will increase the total local dollars taken from us by Albany by millions of dollars. We do not have the luxury of using our rainy day funds because those have already been taken by Albany in previous years. No, we must create the solutions to these challenges in 2012. We must.